Hello dear students, today I am explaining data handling. It is a chapter number 7, data handling, from the Sumita Arora's book. Data handling, actually it's inside this chapter I am explaining the different types of data types. These data type is necessary to work with Python. Okay, Python provides predefined sets of data for handling the data its uses. Data can be stored in any of these data types. In this chapter is going to discuss various types of data that we can store in Python. Of course, a program need a means of identify to store the data. It means by if we want to do the work in any programming language, we make the software, so we need some data that can be stored the values for calculations. Okay, so in this chapter I am explaining the data types. First one is data type. Now real data types. In a real life, data is many types. So represent various types of real life data in programming languages provide the facilities to handle which data is known as data types. Okay, in real life we are just doing some calculations for the daily needs and for reading the newspaper, like that. So on there we are using so many different data types. So like that, if we want to make software, so we need a programming language. In this programming language also need to some different data that can be do the calculations. So in programming language, any language provide a built-in data types. Later we discuss in this chapter. Okay, first is built-in core data types. Python provides us 5 different types of built-in core data types. It is very important in some in examination also come these types of question, what is the built-in data type. So it is very important, you must be note it down. First one is number data type, second string data type, third list, fourth tuple, and fifth is dictionary data types. There are these are the built-in data type that provided by the Python programming to do the calculation. So first, number data types. In a number data types, as name suggested, it is store only the numeric value in Python. So for different calculation related to numbers, we need the different types of number data type. So here are basically 3 types of number data type. First one is integer data types, second float point number data types, then complex number data types. First let's discuss the first data types. First is integer data types. It store the unlimited range of whole numbers without fractional points. Okay, we can store the number data types, the whole number. It is either positive or negative number. Whatever number we are storing, it is either positive or either negative. We can store in a number data types, and we can store unlimited numbers inside it. Okay, so next one is boolean. It is a sub types of integer data types because it can store only 2 values, either 0 or either 1. 0 is represent the false and 1 is represent the true value. Now next one is floating point. Floating point is a unlimited range of subjects to available on memory underlying machine architecture. It means by in this data type, floating data type, we can store the float value with a fractional point, and basically in machine architecture or for different calculations related to decimal points, so we need float data type. So float data types is a combination of whole data types as well as real data types. So any whole number with dot, okay, with fractional values, it's called float data type. Number with fractional point is called float data type. Okay, so in a float data types represents basically the advantage of float data type is that we can represent the any value between the integer, and they can represent the greater value. But float number suffer some disadvantages also, that float point operations are usually slower than integer. As compared to integer, floating point values take too much time to do the calculation. Okay, then complex number. Complex number is such like a floating value, but they are having some imaginary part. Okay, imaginary part in just like mathematics in previous class you read, in a complex number having one imaginary part, just like a plus bi. So here bi is a imaginary part of that complex number. Same thing in Python. If we want to create that type of complex number in our programming, so we use like 1.5 plus 2j. So j is a here imaginary part of the Python complex number. Now string data types. String is a sequence of character can be individually accessed using the index. Whatever we are inserted inside the single quotation or a double quotation or a triple quotation, it is a work as a string. Either it is a number or a character. If we want to create a single a, it is also a string data type. If we are creating apple, it is also a string, but it is having single character and it is a group of characters, so it is called string. And how we will take that access that elements of this string? So in string having that index value. Okay, index value, it means by if I am creating one variable Ram, okay, here three characters and each characters have a unique index. If I am reading this string from beginning to the ending, the first value is 0, the second index value is 1 and third is 2. So here the value is n minus 1. Okay, this string value is n minus 1, and if we want to read these character from the back to the front, so the index assigned by the Python is -1, -2 and -3. Okay, and this index is called substring, also subscript. Okay, then list. A list represents list is a group of numbers, a group of characters which is stored in a single unit. Okay, if we want to create any group of compound characters inside a one unit, inside a square bracket, it is called list. Okay, so either we can insert it numbers, characters or mix. मतलब here the string, whole number, integer type and float type. Okay, so combinations of different data types are work in a single unit. Okay, so if we want to group or combine the same unit, some elements in a one unit, so we create a list within a square bracket, and it is a immutable or not changeable. Sorry, it is a changeable. List is a changeable. We can easily change its element and it can be easily change the content or elements of that list. Okay, now that's tuple. Tuple is also a sequence of values stored in a one unit inside the bracket. Okay, here we are using curve bracket, and it cannot be changeable. If we want to change anything, it's assign the new value, new address of that particular variable. Now dictionary is also a set of value, but it is also separated by the comma. But here one new concepts are come. First, key and value pair. Okay, key and value pair. Look at here, A colon A 1. Sorry, A colon 1. So A is a key and value of A is 1. Like in dictionary, general dictionary, what we are saying, we just find any word and their meaning. It means by word is our key value and key, and the meaning is value. Same thing in dictionary, we just assign the value in key value pair. But remember it, the key is not same. Okay, each key must be unique, but value we can repeat it. Just like A equal to A colon 1 and B colon 1 it's okay, but if we are assigning the a value a colon 1 comma value a colon b, so it show the error, it's not allowed in the Python. Okay, now the next concept, immutable and mutable data types. Immutable data types are those values that cannot be changed, never change. If we want to change its value, it assign the new address that particular variable. Example, suppose a equal to 4 and I am assigning next line a equal to 5. So its memory address is different and its memory address is different. It mean by the Python assign the new address to that particular variable. So that's why it's called, it's never changeable. Okay, never change. If we want to try to change their values, so Python assign the new memory address and it assign totally new variable on that. The basically immutable data types are integer, float, boolean, string and tuple. Okay, then mutable data types is a list, dictionaries and set. This value we can easily change. If we want to change their values, we can easily change it. Suppose in list I created list a equal to 1 2 3 and again I am changing the next line a equal to a0, मतलब 0 इंडेक्स में अगर मुझको 50 करना है तो ये इजिली चेंज कर देगा इन सेम मेमोरी लोकेशन. इट कैन बी असाइन द वैल्यू 52 and 3. So it is a mutable data type. Same in dictionary, we just do the thing. Okay, then variable internal. What is the variable internal? Actually, if we assign any values in a Python, as you know, Python is a object oriented programming languages. Object oriented means everything we can create an object and we can reuse it. Okay, it's called object oriented programming. So Python sells everything entities that can be stored any values, any types of data as an object. Object is an entity that has certain properties and exhibited of certain types of behavior. Integer values are the objects that hold whole value only. Okay, and its property is it support all the arithmetical operators. Same thing in floating, string and something else. Okay, so each variables having the some different properties. Okay, so in variable internal, if we assign any variable in Python, there are having some different objects. Okay, Python objects की attribute जिसको की attributes बोलते हैं. तो हर एक ऑब्जेक्ट्स का एक की वैल्यू रहता है, टाइप्स होती है, उसकी वैल्यू होती है, उसकी आईडी होती है. तो लेट वी डिस्कस फर्स्ट टाइप. बिल्ट इन पाइथन टाइप्स. एक्चुअली पाइथन हैविंग वन फंक्शंस, टाइप फंक्शंस विच रिटर्न द type of our data type. Suppose I am creating here a is equal to 4 and type a. So this is a type I call just type a function. Okay, in this type a functions return the class int. So this data types is integer type. Then value using print statement. If we want to saw the value of any variable, so we just use the print function. Okay, here print a is written the value of variable a. Then variable internal id. Okay, id return the object's memory location. Okay, if we are creating any object, suppose here I am creating a equal to 4 in previous example. So objects return the memory location actually in which memory locations our data is stored. Okay, so here id equal to 4, it's written the same address. If I am the same function, I call again id equal to id inside the bracket a. So in both cases it return the same memory address. Look at here. Okay, same memory address are it. So it mean by the Python allot one memory locations to the variable and there it will be assigned the value. If I want to change it a equal to 5, so it will be assigned on here the new memory locations. Okay, so it will be changed all these things, it cannot be used the same memory location, so that's why it's called immutable. Okay, thank you dear students.